Certain journeys are measured not by distance, but by the freedom they allow. Today, we're exploring the Canal du Midi in southern France, a 17th century waterway that winds through vineyards, villages, and centuries of history. And we're doing it aboard a boat, Europe's leading self-drive boating experience. A week on the Canal du Midi is the perfect blend of beautiful scenery, French culture, and, of course, wine. You take the helm of your own luxurious boat, charting your course at your own pace through vineyards, historic villages, and sun-dappled countryside. Every day brings new sights, quiet corners to linger in, and the sense that this adventure belongs entirely to you. The Horizon 3 is more than a boat. It is a floating home for up to 6 guests. 3 cabins with ensuite bathrooms, flexible bedding, and practical, welcoming interiors make it comfortable for a small group. The galley is thoughtfully equipped with 2 refrigerators, a stove, oven, microwave, and plenty of space for preparing meals. The sundeck is the boat's real heart. Spanning half the vessel, it's an open-air lounge for steering, sunbathing, or simply watching the world drift by. After check-in, the boat team welcomes you aboard your home for the next week. You are guided through a hands-on orientation that covers every aspect of the vessel. Soon, you are at the helm, learning to steer, maneuver, and navigate with care. At first, the task may feel intimidating, but the challenge quickly becomes a source of satisfaction. Steering the boat soon feels instinctive. You find yourself gliding beneath stone bridges, threading through locks, and winding along narrow channels with growing confidence. Bow and stern thrusters respond effortlessly, while sturdy fenders absorb the occasional brush against a quay. Before long, handling the boat feels completely natural, freeing you to immerse yourself in the changing landscapes along the water, from sleepy riverside villages to lush, open stretches where the horizon seems endless. The Canal du Midi is slow travel at its most captivating, with a maximum speed of just 8 km/h, so it's relatively safe. You'll pass through bridges and arches, each with its own character. Some are ancient stone, worn smooth by centuries of passage, while others are modern metal structures supporting streets with cars moving overhead. At first, threading the hull beneath these arches or managing the ropes in a lock may feel daunting, but the challenge quickly becomes part of the pleasure. Locks are at the foundation of navigating the Canal du Midi, and seeing them in action is utterly fascinating. Built in the 1700s, long before modern engineering, they stand as a testament to man's ability to shape nature into functional art. Navigating the canal is a hands-on adventure. Each lock requires teamwork, with one person steering while others guide the ropes. As the water rises, the boat lifts gently, almost imperceptibly. Every lock has its own character. Some hang with vines, others are framed by landscapes so vivid they could be watercolor paintings. At the Ecluse de l'Arguille, sculptures of metal and wood transform the lock into a living gallery. No 2 locks are alike, and each passage is a small, unfolding moment of discovery. The canal winds through Languedoc, France's largest wine-producing region. Beyond the banks, fertile fields of wheat, crops, and vineyards stretch toward the horizon. Small villages emerge along the way, with stone bridges, cafés, and centuries-old buildings lining narrow streets, offering quiet glimpses of local life. There seems to be a new surprise around every bend. Wooded sections, open fields, and paths along the water are alive with cyclists and joggers who pause to exchange a friendly bonjour. The journey visits Ventenac-en-Minervois. With its château and sun-washed streets, invites wandering and quiet discovery. There are lovely little towns to stop off, explore, have lunch and of course a glass of wine. is arguably the most cinematic and charming village along the Canal du Midi, demanding an enjoyable pause for a few hours or more. As you stroll past the iconic Pont Saint-Marcel, its semicircular arch reflecting gracefully in the water, the village unfolds like a living painting. The stone facades of centuries-old buildings, softened by trailing ivy, reflect the village's rich history. Locals and travelers alike pause at riverside cafés, exchanging smiles and greetings, embodying the village's welcoming spirit. The days along the Canal du Midi unfold gently, with vineyards drifting past, quiet villages where time seems to hold its breath, and evenings moored beneath the plane trees. Then the mood shifts. Rising on the horizon is Carcassonne, its ramparts and towers breaking the line of the hills like a vision from another age. Inside the gates, cobbled streets twist through a citadel that has stood for centuries. Merchants once traded here, armies once laid siege, and today the cafes and small shops carry that history forward in their own way. For anyone traveling the canal, Carcassonne is the grand punctuation mark, the place where slow waterborne days meet the scale and drama of a fortress city. This wraps up the part 1 of our journeys through France's Languedoc Wine Region.